I'm Rick Dior, and just having a little fun there playing in 7. And that particular beat is 3 plus 2 plus 2. So when you have these odd time signatures, you can move them around. You can have the accent on 2, 3, 2, or like I said, 3, 2, 2, or 2, 2, 3. So 3 different ways of feeling that. This is sort of an uncommon way of feeling 7, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually 7 is felt 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But I like to kind of switch it around, and it's good for soloing if you play, you know, any kind of tunes or funk tunes in 7. A good one is Ayorto Moriara's Tombo in 7/4. Michel Camilo also has a great version of that with Dave Weckl on it on the Why Not record. You might want to check that out. But certain types of these fusion tunes work really well if the band's playing 2, 2, 3 and you're playing 3, 2, 2. You can come up with some pretty cool things when you're soloing, like I was there. So also there, I was playing over the bar line. So after a certain amount of bars played in 3 or 4, it adds up to several bars in 7. So in other words, if you want to play in 3, you can play 7 bars of 3, that equals 21, and 3 goes into 21 7 times. So you could do the math there. There's a lot of different combinations. You can play in 4 too, so you can play 4 bars of 7, that's 28 beats. You know, or you could play 7 over 4 if you're playing in 4 and think of it the opposite way and come up with some great things. So a lot of the modern soloists, Vinnie Colaiuta, Dave Weckl, even Bill Stewart, Ari Honig, they play a lot of these odd time things over the bar, and you can tell what they're thinking when they're doing it. And you know, you practice it enough, you do it enough, it just comes naturally. So your brain shifts from these different time signatures. So you can, if you're playing in 7, you can actually play in 5, and then, you know, 5 bars of 7, 5 times 7 is 35. So you just play 5 bars there, and you're good to go. And you come around and you'll hit 1. So I try not to get too analytical about it. After a while, I'm practicing with it for hours and hours. You kind of feel it, so you're not counting. I was not counting bars there. I was just kind of playing what I normally play when I solo over these things. So let's try another one. And by the way, I'm using an app called TE Tuner. I have no vested interest in the company or anything. I just love this app. It's like $3, and it's the best metronome you'll ever use. It's also got a great tuner if you play timpani or other pitched instruments. So we'll go to 7, and we'll go now to 2, 2, 3. That sounds like this. So that's the typical 7, the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A basic rock beat would sound like this. Now the last one you can do, and again these subdivisions are all built into this thing, is 2 plus 3 plus 2. That's a tricky one. And that sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So again, mixing it up, doing some different meters within that 7. So put it on slow, start practicing it. You can do simple things like rudiments over these things. I'll slow it down a little. And let's just play some paradiddles and you'll see what it sounds like. So there I started out playing some paradiddles, some double paradiddles, and then did some different rudimental stickings. And again, you can practice just doing that. It's not a problem. You're not on a gig. Put on the metronome and just play and try to hear that 7. Whatever subdivision you're doing, you can play to the subdivision. So bar of 2, bar 3, then a bar 2, and then the cycle starts over. The only other thing I'd like to mention is playing your hi-hat in 4 over these things. So this is really effective. A guy who does this a lot is Vinny Caliuta. So if you play in 4, let's just say we play some splashes, and we'll go back to that other subdivision that's a little easier to hear. So the 2 plus 2 plus 3. So you see there how my hi-hat was pretty much splashing in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm playing in 7. Groups of here 2, 2, and 3 over that. So I've gotten a lot of questions about odd times, and I've done some videos on this, playing circular time, things from my book. But I just wanted to show you this, how I conceive of it when I'm soloing, playing these odd time things. You always have to know where you are. That's the bottom line. And if you practice with this metronome and these beeps enough, you'll start to feel it. Okay, so that's how I practice it. Now this is advanced, so you teachers out there, don't try to start doing this with your 10-year-old kids. They'll just start to cry probably. But for your advanced students, absolutely, it's good to start this young. I try to do this with my high school kids and my college kids, the ones who play a lot of drum set. It's very beneficial. So I'll play a little, and I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you later. We'll boost up the tempo just a little here.